Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We talk outdoors every Saturday morning, our 21st year on the air. Hey, we've been on the air long enough to remember a lot of young folks who have done good.
Yep.
And we've been proud of them. That's Ron Wong speaking on the other end of the line, as he is on the second and fourth Saturday of the month. And we got a young man on with us right now.
And we're going from Wetumpka, Alabama
to Alva, Missouri.
That's right.
Yes, but we know that there's more than one famous person from Alva, Missouri. You know,
initials RC?
I don't know, but
no.
His name is Rick Clunn, but we're not talking to Rick.
No,
we're talking to his
more famous.
Yeah, well, let's don't get into that. No, let's don't talk that. Rick will be coming after me here, but hey, we got Cody Huff on the line, and Cody's coming off a big tournament on Pickwick, the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite, and I don't know if you got coupons or not, but save me some, Cody.
Hey, they were giving away.
Oh, you didn't bring any back, Ron. Okay. Of course, I can't eat him anyway. No fried foods during this cancer time. But good morning, Cody.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're pumped up to talk to you. As I've told people, I'm addicted to the fishing now on TV. I mean, it's not something that's 2 days old. It's not something that you have to wait to watch. We actually watched Cody in action.
On FS1
yes,
TV.
We did.
Nationwide.
And I taped it, and I watched it over again just to make sure that really was Cody with the hook in his leg.
Yeah, no stunt double on that day.
No stunt person along that line. But, Cody, congratulations. Second place,
yes.
buddy. I know this is was a big event for you, being with your Bethel roots and knowing Pickwick and knowing what you had to deal with, and then come in there. And, of course, Brandon Lester was on fire, but at the same time, Cody was hung in there, 80 pounds, 5 ounces. Golly, 20 fish, second place. Talk about it, Cody, before I get into the live, what happened live on TV, but talk about what this meant to you.
Hey, I tell you, that's my best to finish so far in the elites for my rookie year. I had kind of a slow start, so I was glad to have a good one, and it was nice to do it somewhere where I really felt comfortable and liked how I was fishing, and it was just a great tournament all in all. It was one of those deals that Brandon caught him so good that I couldn't run him down, but I done all I could do, and I'm still pretty tickled with it.
Well, I think 80 pounds would have won it normally if Brandon wasn't on fire at that one spot where he had all those fish tied up. Because he got 86, 86.1. You came right in there at 85, 20 pounds a day on the average. Yeah. So, what Ron was up there. Ron, that's pretty amazing, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I was thinking it would take somewhere around 82 to 85 pounds to win it. Not solid 20-pound bag every day was going to put you in the top 5. And Cody, you fished pretty clean on that tournament.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this: were you using your forward-facing sonar to catch a lot of your fish?
I found a lot of my fish using my side imaging.
Okay.
And my down imaging, and then I would turn around with my forward-facing sonar and get set up on them, so I knew I was making the perfect cast.
Yeah. And what were you using to catch most of your fish?
The first day I caught 4 on a drop shot, 1 on a DT16. Second day I caught them all on a big flutter spoon.
Yes.
Third day I caught them all on a big flutter spoon, and then the fourth day I caught them all on a 3-inch swim bait. As crazy as that sounds.
Well, what's it like to be, Cody? You've been in pressure situations before. To have that camera on the boat with you, I mean, you were really cool, man. You act like, well, get on in there with me, buddy. I mean, all these thousands of people watching you. What's that like?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It just feels like you're fishing with a buddy most of the time. It's pretty cool just because, all your friends and family can check out what's going on at home live. And,
yes, yeah.
I don't know. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Everybody gets to have as much fun as you do.
Well, tell me, let's talk about Saturday. All right. You've become famous now, Cody the Hook. Captain Hook, whatever it might be. Tell our listeners what happened, and I was just amazed. You kept your cool. It was like nothing to it, man. I was hurting for you, man. I was hurting. So tell our listeners what happened on that Saturday morning.
It was one of those kind of crazy deals. I caught a nice fish, and I boat flipped him, and I grabbed the line. And whenever I grabbed the line, he swung on in a little bit more, and he started shaking and going crazy. And he stuck one of those hooks right in my leg.
Yes.
And he buried it all the way to the bend because he was flopping around down there, and there wasn't much I could do to get hold of him.
But you didn't flop around. I would have been flopping around with the fish, but you went right to work on it because this is all a game of speed, right? So what's going through your mind is the camera's on you, the hook's in your leg, the fish is on the boat. I mean, what's happening?
I had a school of fish fired up, so I was really trying to get back in there as fast
I know you
as
were.
possible.
Yeah.
We got, you know how it is on the Tennessee River. You've got really short windows.
Yes.
When they're biting, you really got to capitalize. So I was pretty quick to pop that hook off the split ring and do the braid trick on it. But unfortunately, it didn't go as smooth as it usually does.
It did not.
No, that hook was it was so deep that it took me three big jerks to finally get it free.
It hurts me right now.
But,
it was. I've got it on tape, and I've watched it 3 times. It hurts more every time I watch it. So have you watched the video of you doing that?
I did see a clip of it. I saw that it looked like that hook was in there nice and tight.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and on Saturday, of course, Dave Mercer had to say something about it on stage when you were there weighing in.
Yeah,
and
you're famous now, Cody. I mean, you know.
Not something you really want to be famous
Well,
about.
I don't know. Everybody needs to have some kind of fame situation.
But that's going to happen. I can't think of a person that fishes a lot that has not been hooked, and it just hurts for a minute, and after that, you're
it helps to win some money and finish second. I mean this.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think they asked
good TV entertainment.
Yeah, they asked Davey Hitt about something. Yeah. He didn't want to talk about him getting hooked one time. They were talking again. We're talking to Cody Huff, our angler friend from Ava, Missouri, and Ron. I know this is. I just like to talk to Cody because he's got an amazing story about how he got to Bethel, how Rick Clunn
he's got his family that really backs him very well. I'll talk a little bit about that, about the support that you get.
Yeah, Cody.
Yeah, I do. I have the best support ever. I've got, my mom and dad are always, they're 100%. They've supported me.
They are. Yeah.
I ever liked the idea of fishing for a living, and they still love to come to the tournaments when they can. This past week at Pickwick, we had a big crew show up. My aunt, my grandma, my mom, my dad, my sister.
Yes.
My wife, and the whole crew. The wife even brought the dog with her.
So right. The dog was there too.
Big time.
But that's part of your support, and that's the way it's been. The way you got to Bethel and took that career step from Bethel to become a full-time member of Pro Bass, and Ron we've watched your growth and everything like that.
Yeah.
So, Cody, I mean, you said you started out slow, but this has got to be a real boost to you as you continue the 2022, right?
Yes, absolutely. It moved me back up there around the Classic Cut. I think I'm either one in or one out, so I'm right there.
You're close.
Cut,
yeah.
So, I'm right where I need to be. It doesn't really matter where I'm at right now. I just know I need to have a couple more good tournaments, and we'll be right where we need to be.
Well, the Northern Swing starts in about a month here for the BASS Elite. How does that set up for you? And then also talk a little bit about your sponsors.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go up north. I don't have a ton of smallmouth experience, but I do have a little bit. So I'm definitely excited to get up there and get things going. I love fishing those different lakes where you just know you're going to get a lot of bites.
Yes, yeah.
It's always just so fun, so entertaining, and it'll be exciting. But no, like you said, I've got some of the best sponsors in the game. I tell you what, I've been been very blessed with all the companies I work with. Bass Pro and Nitro have been with me since the beginning.
Yes, yeah.
I use all their rods, reels, boats, line, the whole shooting match. So it's a company that just believed in me ever since I first got started, and they've never shown any doubt since. So I'm super thankful for them. Now I work with also a company a lot of people may not know of if you're not from the eastern United States, but True Timber Camo Company.
Oh, okay.
And they make
they
make some of the best fishing apparel also.
Yeah,
a lot of people know about their awesome camo, but they make some of the best sun shirts out there. But they only sell them at Bass Pro, so you can go down there to the Pyramid by you guys.
I think we know where those are.
Yeah.
I think we can
That's
find
exactly
those.
Right.
Yeah,
and you run a Nitro boat too, don't you?
Yep, I sure do. I'm Bass Pro all the way.
Yeah.
Well, that's we know that it was a great tournament. Ron was able to get some pictures for us and be there for the day. And with my situation and not being able to get out, Cody, I would have been there if I could have. But I was in the boat with you. I can guarantee you that. Every time I didn't want to listen to Randy Robertson or anybody, 'cause I was Andy Robertson. I wanted to get Cody Huff on the TV with me, get those on and talk about them because.
Well, hey, I appreciate you being in the boat with me. I needed a good fishing partner that day.
I'm with you in every tournament from now on. I'm taping it and watching you. So,
good deal.
Go get them, Cody. And again, thank you for being with us on this show, Outdoors with Larry Ray. I know we've had you on before, and just proud of your accomplishments, particularly when Ryan told me. He didn't tell me the dog was there. I did not know that. Now, what's the dog's name?
That's Stevie.
Stevie. Well, now Stevie's been on the radio now. Okay, first time I've ever said hello to a dog. So hey, Cody, thank you again, buddy. We got your number. Ron won't be keeping up with you, and
Cody, we'll see you down the road, my friend. And,
go get them.
Go get them.
That sounds great.
All right,
you
buddy.
guys.
Thank you, Cody. Let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Be right back.